Welcome back, everybody, and a good afternoon, almost evening, I should say. We're back on Grixis here in Modern, and I've played a little bit during the last couple of weekends without posting a video just because my weekdays were so stressful that I actually just didn't want to record during the weekends. And overall, alright, let's have a look here. That looks like humans. Yep. Definitely humans. I think we're gonna fetch for 3 here and get a steamance going. Bottom, and we're trying to find either removal spells or even better if we would find Blast Zone until turn 4. Violent Thalia, probably among the best you can do. Obviously, that was a cryptic. Something that we cannot use whatsoever. So opponent here with probably, yeah, the best sword possible. Except for maybe a Cavern of Souls instead of an unclaimed territory. But otherwise, that's really just everything you can hope for. Now we have to hope that our Jace remains on the battlefield. Probably gonna take the Kolaghan's command, I would assume. Nimble can protect us a little bit in the air. And the Manta Rider as well, oh my goodness. What a draw by our opponent here. So the thing is, do we want to go after Thalia here, or do we want to go after the Mantis Rider? I could see both, honestly, especially because they could have additional Thalias in hand. Let's just wait for a bit. So if we get rid of Thalia, we take 4, go down to 8. But next turn, if we find a land, we might be able to get Nimble down and have Lightning Bolt up. And I think that risk is worth it for me. Despite him going up to 3 here, probably means that he has at least a Reflector Mage. Alright. So since they don't have anything on the battlefield, I'm just going to go ahead here. On the battlefield in terms of ground creatures, I mean. And that is probably a Reflector Mage. But I don't know if I really care about that. Probably not. Blast Zone. Get rid of all of these, or go with the 3 mana things. So since they do not have access to a 2-drop here at instant speed, I'm not going to force the issue just yet. Wait a little bit here. I was going to say another Reflector Mage here, of course, would really suck. But if we go after the Reflector Mage here, then he's only got 1 power on the battlefield, and we could just kill all the other 1-drops here. Snapcast Mage also certainly isn't the worst. Possible that we're still in game here. And I might be going with Blast Zone just right now. Okay. So taking another 4, and we're down to 3. Another vial? Another Jace. Definitely not the pickup I wanted here, but still fine. As long as we don't get got. Another land drop would actually be really good. Lavinia. Alright, there we go. Which I think actually is a good pickup. Lavinia in the current meta for humans. Probably better than any god of Teak could possibly be. So he has to name Kolgan's command here. Sadly, we cannot really go with any other plays and need to bounce the meddling mage first. And he's obviously waiting for some sort of third mana. But if he replays the... So now we do have a good play with Inquisition and then have Snapcaster Lightning Bolt up. Because he's gonna name Kolgan's command again, of course. Well, Scalding Tarn, I'm gonna keep for the Jaces to discard. Unless something important comes up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Third Man's Rider. One insane roll. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a Snapcaster. Kill that thing. So now he has to bounce our Snapcaster Mage. Or he just doesn't want to. Interesting. I mean, he does know that we still have Jaces in our hand. But what's the worst thing that could happen to us here? Of course, the fourth Mantis Rider, but if he doesn't want to attack or play anything, then we're just gonna two-shot him here. Because he has to take... Alright. So I think we're gonna play the Scalding Tarn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're one short, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go Rise 2, 2, 3 on Nimble and the Hierarch. Play Jace. Attack for 2. And then we're also saved from a Mantis Rider, which we wouldn't be if we attacked with the Creeping Tar Pit in that situation. Alright, so that's just a Reflector Mage. Sure. But either way, you're dead here. Unless he's playing a gut shot, which is possible, of course. All right. That was a close one. Really, really close. So out, 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 out. On this. Grim Lavamancer here, we have to be a little bit careful with Blast Zone. But I think that's still gonna be fine. Because if it's worth it for one and to kill our Grim Lavamancers or our Jaces, then we're probably killing so many of our opponent's stuff. That's fine. Alright, Legend out 2. And we're gonna cut one Jace here. Blast Zone is just really good card against these very aggressive strategies, which I honestly believe that a Modern is going to shift away from this very aggressive, very linear format that we had for the most part. I'm actually not sure if I want to keep this without end removal, and yeah, we have 2 Serum Visions and we have decent mana. I think I'm going to ship. Better. Bottom, just want to have red source. Also, like the amount that our opponents are starting with Ether Vial is just ridiculous. So Naughtygnot's definitely going to go to the bottom. Snapcast Mage probably top here. Always a good pickup. Two Caverns even. And all foily. Alright, that dude's gonna die 100%. And I'm gonna kill it through a lightning bolt instead of going with collective brutality here, which would be the most efficient choice, of course. But on the other hand, unless he's taking a bolt here, no, even then, because I don't want to be stranded with 2 bolts in hand. And a melee mage on the board. Therefore, just want to diversify my removal portfolio here. Noble Hierarch. Doesn't really change anything. But again, like, just a really, really good start here. Like, third cabin, my goodness. Yeah, so we're definitely responding to that one. Because now, if it's a meddling mage, he has a decision to make. And of course it is a meddling mage. And he has to decide on whether or not he wants to go with Blinding Bolt. He has another freebooter as well. Sure. No. Alright, we're gonna be... Oh shit. I was gonna say super aggressive, but... Oh, fuck. Yeah, great, I misclicked. So we're gonna throw our Snapcaster Mage on the bus here, no matter what. And that's interesting. Definitely gonna take this one here. If we can. Huh. That's also interesting. So what we can do is play this tapped, return Snapcaster Mage and this one, and then kill the freebooter. Rise on here and here. And then he'll probably name the Snapcaster Mage, but that might still be alright. But a little bit pissed that I misclicked that one, but still alright. Alright, that's a meddling mage. If we draw a land, we have an efficient turn. Alright. Alright, now we need to do it the other way around anyway. So we're taking 3 this turn, probably also taking 3 the next turn, which puts us down to 5. Unless he draws something good. Let's see what we draw here. I would like to pitch, yeah, perfect. Because that makes the decision very easy. In order to just get a little traction here on our life tool. And then if he whiffs this turn, then we're back in the game. But if he manages to grow his lieutenant here, then we have to play around it a little bit again. Yeah. All right, so this is not good, of course, but on the other hand, we do at least have, well, we're taking 5, going down to 4. So if he draws a 3-drop, we're having a decision here. He knows about our Snapcaster Mage, of course, which makes it even worse. But we could just wait. No, we're not. Just gonna try here. Need to get to terminate or another Snapcaster Mage in order to leverage the Rise Fall. Yes, great. There's not a whole lot that gets us out of this now. Another Rise Fall would do the trick. That's also why I'm going to fetch here. Because if it were to be a Rise Fall, then we wouldn't need the mana. Snapcaster Mage actually also isn't bad. Because then we can go, like, let's say we fetch again for Black Source, because we still have it. Now we could go Snap to, and then we still have Lightning Bolt. Snap Lightning Bolt, yeah, that's actually not bad. Also, you cannot replay the Thalia's Lieutenant now, which is great. Making sure that I'm not misclicking again. Alright. Your turn, friend. So no 3-drop in hand, which probably means that he doesn't have anything besides the Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, that is problematic. Definitely problematic. Okay. So for the time being, our Snapcaster Mage will hold down the Auric champion, but in the grand scheme of things, still very bad. Alright, that one solves things a little bit, but that also requires us to stay alive here for at least a turn. So we're not gonna play other Snapcaster Mage here. I would even go down to 1 here in case that would be necessary to not sacrifice the other one. Alright, never mind, I guess. Yeah, Campbell, definitely not a good spot here for us. But if it just passes, then we can just take our Blast Zone up and still have Snapcaster Lightning Bolt. And if he attacks, then we're doing the same. Just killing Auric Champion and Thalia's Lieutenant on the way. Of course, that leaves us completely blank. But, vis-a-vis. Also, our opponent is like well, I was like, did I put it to 2? What the fuck? Shit. That is definitely not the card that I wanted to see here. I guess this means that there is at least another 3-drop in hands that he was gonna force through. Alright, K command. Yeah. Alright. Actually, I believe that I'm gonna return the Snapcaster Mage and kill the Ether Vial. Huh? Return and destroy. Right. And I want to get rid of the lower Ether Vial because I think 2 CMC is more important than 3. And we can't make him discard anyway because he just has another land there. So 3, there's only combo. That is really annoying. We can deal with Mantis Rider due to Lightning Bolt, but what we cannot deal with is like Thalia messing up our mana on instant speed, or Thalia's Lieutenant pumping the Auric Champion. Alright. Yeah, sure. It's a little risky to just auto this, but alright, I think it's our time here to act. Sadly, we don't have any other anything in our graveyard that we could return. Just a whole bunch of lands. We haven't drawn that much. Like, yeah, we had like the 2 removal spells we had in hand already, and then a whole bunch of lands. Anyhow. Alright. Somewhat not getting better for us. I'm seriously considering to just go for Zero Visions, but in that moment I believe we're just gonna be running into Mantis Rider. Alright. Another Blast Zone. Just pretty decent. Right, he's still not attacking, which is interesting. All right. I think I'm going to sack it here in order to play the Jace. And then even through a Thalia, we could still go with Lightning Bolt there. Man, Blast Zone is such a great card for control decks. Like, we wouldn't be able to deal with these Auric champions with Grixis usually. Also, like enchantments and stuff. Gemstone Mine, but if his last card in hand is indeed a Mantis Rider, then we would have lost here. Oh. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Then we have a Scorpion God, but I think don't want to play it that way. Destroy target, return, blah blah blah, return, destroy. I'm not gonna go with the Scorpion God as long as that Aetherwell is there. and as long as they have the out of just drawing a Mantis Rider. That is unfortunate as well, I guess. But if he does that, I don't know. Man, he's brought in a lot of hate here. So just have to survive here one turn. And then next turn we can even snipe a Mantis Rider just right from the bat. Blue. Alright. Triple white. What could that be? Bugler. Well, a bugler cannot bugle for Mantis Rider, which is a luck. Thalia. Sure. Do you want to play that? Alright. Alright, so we would have won either by time or just by grinding this game out. Both games pretty tight here. I can't draw an additional card, but still pretty happy, especially happy with Blast Zone. Just really, really good here. I'm gonna take a small break and then I'm gonna be back with round number 2. Alright folks, welcome back to round number 2. Just a hint. Alright, let's have a look at the deck here real quick. Just a couple of changes. Put in 2 Lava Mantis here. There's a Spell Bomb in the main deck, 3 Electrolytes and 2 Blast Zones. Oh, by the way, so last weekend, no, weekend before last weekend, I top 8'd the modern challenge, and I also 5-0'd with both Grixis and Blue Eye Control during the same weekend. Therefore, last Tuesday, I was in a couple of lists, but last weekend I was just too tired to really play. Had a really rough week, and so I only played like a couple of games, and coincidentally also against someone who, sorry mate, don't know your name, Morin F or something, I think is his name tag on Moto, and he was playing our exact 75, so that was kind of cool. So cheers to you, and definitely something that you don't often see on Moto because there's basically only Grixis Shadow. And we finally found an opponent as well. Alright, we would like to play, and we definitely do not keep that. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we need to top this. We're on the play. So our only chance here is to go Inquisition, then play the Torpid, and hopefully catch a fetch land. And now we're playing against Death Shadow. I'm actually considering to just dump it. And we're gonna try. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get the Bloodstain Mire. Hopefully that cripples his mana development significantly enough. And I think I'm just gonna go with a red source here. So now we might be able to be aggressive with a Nimble. There's a Jace. That's Shadow as well. Alright, that's very interesting now. So Snapcaster doesn't have a target yet. We know all the 4 cards in his hand. And all are pretty bad right now. I think we're gonna kill the Lightning Bolt first. The Lightning Bolt. Right. Well, at least we're in the game. We have quite a bit of damage that we can get in here. Well, that is unfortunate. Not gonna lie. Third fucking Death Shadow in a row. No, they're gonna kill our Nimble, I assume, with that fail push. But we can't really do anything about it, and we've already gotten rid of 3 Death Shadows. Belrage and Tasker, which is also quite fine. So now I actually like drawing the Polluted Delta here, just because now our Cryptic Command is actually a counterspell, which it wasn't really before. And I also don't want to let this resolve, to be honest. So I think we're gonna go lightning bolt right now, because otherwise we might be forced to play it awkwardly and either need to sacrifice our nimble or lightning bolt due to a counter. So it does have a Snapcaster Mage, of course, to take care of Snap and Torpid, but with a nimble Obstructionist here, we should be good. Yep. Well, on a mulligan to what? 5? 4? 4, right? We still got there, so that was pretty neat, I gotta say. So I want to have this one. Don't actually want to have the cryptic commands. Fulminated mages are only good in case we were playing against Electrolyze just for the Snapcasters and the Jaces. Also for a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna play it risky here, just keep it. Opponent's done on mulligan to 5. Yeah, this probably is stubborn now. Oh, definitely gonna go with that Jace. Now we have to hope that our opponent, well, that wasn't gonna be a land drop anytime soon. All right. What is going on, Moto? Why do you hate us so much? So usually I would start off with a polluted delta here. In case our opponent's on burn though, I want to be able to fetch for a mountain here to kill like a swift bear or whatever. Oh no. Fuck. Well, we can't win against Dredge game 1. That's utterly impossible. So we're gonna keep that one. Bring on all of this in. Fulminator mages. Let's see. So Lavamancer is not the worst because we get a whole lot of value out of it. Noble Obstructionist is just really bad. So that one's gonna go. Kolgan's command is also not great. That one's gonna go. This one's bad. And then we're gonna cut one blast zone, one serum regions. Yep. Alright. Let's see what this gets us. Bottom top. That is not looking good. That is not looking good. Fuck you. Such a retarded, fucking retarded deck. This is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. It's turn 2. Don't even know, like, I think there's just nothing that we can draw. Even a Kalitas would be too late. Cool. Oh, he's the trophy leader right now. With Dredge. 0 respects, mate. 0 respects. Just ban fucking Faithful Soldier. Be reborn. I have a feeling that we're playing against Phoenix right now. fucking shit. Of course, whatever. Just a joke. Just a fucking joke. Like, we can't keep these hands. We just can't. Just. Oh yeah, by the way, I tested the new Ashiok as well. It's just slow. There's no way. Like, without Leyline of the Void, you just do not and will not win these matchups. Sure. No playing against Tron. So Karn's pretty annoying. I'm actually inclined to just give him the Ancient Searings here, or just take Relic of Progenitus. But for the most part, we're gonna see him cracking this for Ancient Searings, then playing Relic, so that next turn we should be able to go Relic, kill the Relic, and discard the Wormcoil Engine. Not the Wormcoil Engine, just discard something. If he finds a Tron piece, then Wormcoil Engine, of course, is the more relevant here, but I think Karn can also find another Wormcoil from the sideboard, so we're gonna go with the Karn here. Scalding Tarn, and go. So that doesn't look like... Alright. Karn, the great creator. Right. Now we want to go with a steam vents here. And just hope that he doesn't have Tron this particular turn. If Karn comes down, then we can still deal with it through a bolt. That was a chromatic star, which means fuck this shit, man. Trinisphere. Cool. Alright. So we could either go with an Electrise here to just cycle. Because the problem that I see is we're going to balance the Vonkal engine and then that's it. It doesn't do anything anymore. So I would like to have a contingency plan. We cannot go Snapcaster Thoughtseize, which we would normally do. Great. Alright, we need to draw another cryptic command here. Logic node would also be alright. That's not it. Yeah. I'm switching things up here a little because of Karn. That changes the equation. We actually need Lightning Bolt to get rid of the small Karn. And therefore on the draw I might bring in the Scorpion God and Kalitas and just get rid of Jace completely. Opponent's taken quite a bit of time here. All this sideboarding. I know a few people feel like Tron has received a tremendous boost through Karn, and it's definitely gotten better. Like, Trinisphere alone just holds us that game, otherwise we would have probably won, or at least made it close. Of course, our opponent was also quite lucky with his draws. Nonetheless, that he had to turn 3 natural Tron. Nonetheless, and Karn. Alright, we're gonna keep. Feel like I want to start with Scalding Tarn here. So I definitely want to have both of those. I'm gonna go with a Jace here turn 2. And then we hopefully either our opponent stumbles or we maybe catch. Nope. Neither might be the case. Two mana? Walking with this. Alright. So we could of course be discarding the Rise Fall here, but I'd rather have it in my hand in case he kills Jace or whatever. So we're probably gonna get rid of Snapcast Mage here. So if he does have natural Tron again, then there's nothing we can do about it. Of course he does. Sure, play your corn. Play the corn, daddy. So he's probably going to go with the tree sphere again. The problem that I have with that is if we were going to play the nimble here, then he can probably just kill it with the walking ballista in order to protect the Karn. Therefore, I'm just going to cycle the nimble, counter the Karn ability in order to have Cryptic up next turn, and Jace can take care of the walking ballista, or like that. All right. So we want to go with the Scalding Tarn here, right? We need to fetch Shock on Watery Grave so that we have Counter School and Terminate up and Cryptic Command. And it feels like at this point I want to go get so Rise Fall is still good against a Wormcoil Engine. Of course we could just also make him discard, but right now I don't see the purpose in that because of the Karn. He's gonna play the Wormcoil Engine here. Probably go. Alright. Alright, Karn Daddy. So now I'm gonna take down with Jace to Serum Visions, because right now we don't have another good play. Karn for the time being is just not gonna do anything. This one to the bottom, this one to the top. Next turn we have fall, but no. We have either or, but we don't have both. So I don't really care for the Warm Call engine, to be honest. And he still has the Micus and Lattice in hand. Alright, let's see. Gonna rise Nimble. We could get rid of the Karn, of course, but that just opens us up to something else that's nasty. So with Nimble in our hand, he might just go and try to get the lock done. And now he also has enough mana to just go with both. There's the Warm Call again. The thing is about the Warm Call, so Lattice by itself just doesn't do anything, right? We still have the Rise again, so that's not such a big concern, and he has 6 mana left. So that's at maximum. Alright, that is more problematic. Alright, let's get through this. We could, of course, Kolaghan's command, kill Karn, get rid of one card in the sand, so that the lock is gone. But then we have to deal with 2 Warm Call engines, one of which we can kill through Nimble and Kolaghan's command together. But if we were to do that, then we cannot get rid of the shit in his hand. What though if we go Cryptic Command now? I think that's the best. I think we go Cryptic Command, counter draw, counter bounce, then fall him, which hits 2 of the 3. And then we still have Kolaghan's command to get back Snapcaster Mage and get. There we go. Of course, that leaves us with that Karn, but can't have everything, right? Or maybe that's better. I mean, if we don't hit, now we have the blast zone, so I'm gonna put this to the bottom, this one to the top. Now we're gonna fall him. Hopefully it's something good. Karn and Karn, so he has the Mikus and Lattice in hand. And then we pass the turn, take a big hit. And then next turn we have Terminate, Nimble, and still have Logic Not up. And then we have Collion's command to get the Nimble back. Yeah, Summon Scrying's fine. Because in Lattice is only... Alright, so now it's on. Now we have to perform. So 6, 8, 14, 15. We have 10 cards in our graveyard. With these two spells resolved. So I think we should be able to counter anything, basically. Sure. Do your thing. Do I care about glasses? Don't think so. So all permanent blah blah blah. All cards that are on players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Well, that helps. So I can pay anything with anything right now, right? Still, nope. The blue delta is probably not going to be in here. Bop, 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 bop. Blast Zone also kills the Mikus and Lattice, so that's cool as well. Draw card and then return and discard. Probably first go with Snapcaster here. Let's try this out, but not that one. I thought I could pay anything with anything. What is going on here? Did I misread the card? Hello? Well, that is quite annoying. Do I have to press it every time now? So I'm not actually sure if this is super annoying. If I have to push it every time now, it's like, what the fuck? Draw a card. We are just gonna do it. Seriously? Hologun's commands. Return and discard. Oh my goodness, this costs so much time. Good thing is also we can kill basically anything with our blast zone here. I'm definitely gonna make use of it at some point. So worst thing, probably Ulamog. But we can deal with basically anything, I think. So now this is 3, right? Snapcaster Mage is also beautiful. So right now I just want to deal damage here, because we already have 7 damage on the board, plus. So now we have lethal next turn. There's a cryptic command as well. You dead, friend, you dead. Good. Alright, let's reevaluate here. So I mean, Karn is super annoying, obviously. But with that Karn, and I mean he has to trim on some point, right? Don't think that we can skip on the lightning bolts. On draw, I don't want to go with Jace. Rather have Serum Visions here more. Or even go with Scorpion God. Yeah. Alright. So maybe one game, no natural Tron would be great. Or no turn 3 Tron. I should be more specific. So Snapcaster Mage is going to the bottom. I think Torpid is pretty good. Although we won't be playing it before turn 4. Yeah, that seems to be turn 3 Tron again. Yes. So the question now becomes, we probably can't just hit everything that he has in hand. Therefore, I'm going to go with Bloodstained Mire here, in case Karn comes down and wants to play something. One claw. So obviously we have to make sure that we hit the right one here. We need to just delay his draws for like one turn. How are we gonna do that? I think today as the tower. So we could take another hit here, go down to 2, but then Walking Ballista kills us pretty quickly and we have no way of getting back some life. Then we would need to win through Fulminator Mages, but I don't see another option here. And therefore, we're gonna go after the power plant this time around and take the beats. We could also wait, but that offers him a window where he can play a Karn or an Urian, and then we're just dead, because we won't be able to get back from that. And we might be able to just strand him here. Well, green makes it a little harder, being entirely honest. And Relic probably seals the deal here. That was super unfortunate. So the only good thing about this is we still have a Kolaghan's command, so we can save one of our Fulminator Mages. Discarded Thragtusk. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. don't think that we want to have polluted delta here. I also don't want to have the serum regions. Oh my god. This dude. Unbelievable. Theory, we also have multiple options here. We could, for instance, just go with Snapcaster, Rise, Fall, the Warm Call engine. But I think Snap, Cryptic, having double counterspell here is just straight better. Probably means that he has some sort of card in hand. So if we go Snap, Cryptic, we don't have another counterspell here. Right. Scorpion God. Interesting. So Scorpion God can eat anything on the ground. What cannot do is deal with the Walking Ballista or an Ulamog. And we can also not protect ourselves against those two in particular. But maybe we just don't have to. Something's really awkward here. Would love to draw a Colgan's command at some point. Don't think I want to have any of these. I mean, there's no way that he's just sandbagging a lot of spells, right? I mean, there might be. Need to counter that though. So I want to see what he does have in hand. Why didn't we get the Scorpion God back? Alright, I get it. Sure. Oh wait. No. He does have Karn in hand. And he's preparing to bring it down. I should have played fall there, which I didn't. That's a good card. Let's attack first. No, he does have two lands in hand. Unreal. Now we're gonna be pretty aggressive here, I think. Another tower. 3.5 minutes should be more than enough for us to win, as long as nothing nasty happens. And here we don't have enough mana to also nibble, so we're just gonna go counterbalance. Which means we attack for 5 this turn. He's down to 13, and then the turn after he's dead. So just one turn here that we have to get over. Also this time we can we got a exactly lethal here. Oh no. Oh yeah. We would have without the counter school. That's why I was a little confused. I was like, did my bolt just deal only 2 damage? I don't know. Still have it in hand. It's fine. GG's strong opponents, still not good enough. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the league. It was quite fun. Well, without not counting the Dredge players. Electrolyze, well, it's just a filler. I'm really happy with the blast zones. I think that was quite obvious. Electrolyze is not where I want to be here. Also not really happy with the sideboard. Lava Manta can probably stay, but at this point I don't even know why I'm playing Surgicals on the sideboard. Dredge is a lost matchup. Phoenix is almost unwinnable as well. Everything else we win, so why don't we just give up those 2 matchups? Or just play 3 Neil Spellbombs or something. I'm just not really high on Surgical right now. Because it just doesn't stop what I wanted to stop. And yeah, so we're going to talk about that a little bit more in the next video, and I wish you guys a great week and see you soon.